At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. First down, Eagles.
Setting up to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
The 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Pass play coming here. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Shot.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throwing it again here. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
That's good for us, Steelers.
Sticking to the air here. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's a design run. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. This hit driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And they just get the play off. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. Oh, this big guy is moving. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running back motions right. Pass play on 1st and 10. He finds Pickens left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Working on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
60
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
I'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Looking deep, back over the middle it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready? 18, pioneer. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
On the ready.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going to try to throw for it. He's got to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Get it.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Go, Reed.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time left. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
For Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
16 yards. And an Eagles
1st and 10. A run to Mixon. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're throwing it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The throw right side, caught by Fanning. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
70 Lions.
Throw left side, finds Fanning. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, come on.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 17.
Throwing now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
One final shot before the half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Get it. Let's go.
They're going play action. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now looking to throw. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's another Steelers.
Running back sent in motion.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Getting out to his left. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Back to throw on first and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. Into the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half.
I got got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I feel like he deserved that touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Panther 11, 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Hey.
He'll look to throw. Escapes out to the left. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Caught by Marshall. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again to Mixon up the middle. He cuts it back right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Steelers 21. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Set up. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinals. 18 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Flush down out to his left. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3.
Sorry, nigga.